In today's video, we're going to talk about Baycliff, a neighborhood that is incredible in Virginia Beach, one of my favorites and not often talked about, and we're starting right now. Hey, my name is Sam Sansalone and I'm a real estate agent in the Hampton Roads area. That goes from Virginia Beach through Williamsburg. I do videos every week about living and moving to the area. So I'm talking about Baycliff today. Bet you haven't heard of Baycliff before. That's because if you look it up, you don't see too much about this one, and I think this is a huge mistake. I think this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Virginia Beach, and I think you're gonna love it too. It is exclusive and unique for various reasons. We're gonna talk about where it is, what's near it, all the types of houses in there, the prices, all that, and then unique things about Baycliff that make it different or, more in demand than other neighborhoods like it. So first of all, where is Baycliff? So looking at the map, you'll see Virginia Beach and the south side of Hampton Roads. Well, this whole section here is Virginia Beach, and I talk a lot about Little Neck and Great Neck as two areas that are my favorite parts, some of my favorite parts of Virginia Beach. Little Neck is right here, this whole peninsula right here. Next to that is Great Neck, which it has a mixture of different types of houses, and it's also close to lots of shopping and lots of other stuff too, closer to the beach. In that general area of Great Neck, zooming in, I talked before about Allenton, one of the more exclusive neighborhoods in all Virginia Beach. But next to that is this section right here. You're zooming in, Baycliff is this section over here that is just next to Allenton. It is in the northeastern section of water access. You're close to Broad Bay, which is a nice water way that takes you up to the Lynn Haven Inlet. It's also close to Lincoln Bay, which goes down into Bay Colony, which goes further down into closer to the ocean front. And it has a lot of waterfront access on the exterior of the neighborhood. So there's some benefits here. You're close to the beach. You're about 13 to 14 minutes away from the ocean front of Virginia Beach. You're also about 20 to 25 minutes away from Little Creek Amphibious Base, which is right here, about 20 from there, and also about 25 to 30 from Norfolk Navy Base over on the northwestern side of Norfolk. You're close as well to lots of shopping. So if you go further south, the Hilltop is one of the most in-demand and central, and just lots of stuff in Hilltop. Target, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, a lot of boutique shops. Along that road is Laskin Road, which takes you over towards Virginia Beach Boulevard. This long road, this is that Laskin right here. It connects over into Virginia Beach Boulevard, which continues all the way over, shopping on this road. Sam's Club, more shopping, Lowe's, Home Depot, downtown Virginia Beach, which is town center, all the way into Norfolk. This road has just about everything you want. And again, so the fact of the matter is you're 8 minutes away from there, if not less, and you can get to downtown Norfolk in about 30. So these houses are spectacular. They're spectacular for very specific reasons. They were built in the 70s, first of all. So if you want something brand new or like that newer style, that is not what this is. This is a bit traditional, brick ranch and two-story, but very unique houses, individual houses, and there's kind of a mishmash. And you'll see a bunch of different little miniature styles in here in Baycliff. In addition to that, school districts. You've got First Colonial High School, which is very close by as well, actually. Lynn Haven Middle School, but Allenton Elementary is a fantastic elementary school. Check up the rankings, you'll see what I'm talking about. Those three are what covers in Baycliff. And what's great is Allenton Elementary is right smash dab between Allenton and Baycliff, right in the middle there. So it's a very convenient spot to take your kids to elementary school. But the houses are amazing. And they're in the ranges of the 6s to 9s mostly, but I'd say most of the houses, even in that, are between $750 and about $925. But you'll find as you get to the waterfront houses can be upwards over $1 million, $1.5 million. I've seen them now listed in the $2 to $2.5 million range now. So this is very prime, exclusive waterfront property in Virginia Beach. It's very hard to find this type of waterfront property anywhere else. And so as you see in Baycliff, the neighborhood's awesome, very quiet, the streets are awesome, but also the house styles mixed with the foliage and the trees is amazing. So a lot of times it's hard to find this type of growth, these old growth trees in the 70s neighborhood. You'll find it, but sometimes it requires finding them in the 60s and the 50s. Now the sizes of the houses in Baycliff are anywhere from the low 2,000 square foot range upwards close to 4,000 mostly. Between 25 and 35 are most of the houses in Baycliff. And you see the houses are built in the 70s, so you'll still see a lot of compartmentalized rooms. But then you'll see a lot of, in this neighborhood, you'll see houses that have been opened up. So you won't always see that choppy floor plan. So it depends on the style that you're looking for, but just don't go into Baycliff thinking that all the floor plans are the same, because they are absolutely not. Now the lot sizes are also nice and wide. There's some that are a little bit smaller and unique, but you got a little bit larger property as well, so you got a little more spread out feel. In addition to that, the neighborhood itself is amazing for lots of other reasons. There's no HOA, first of all, but it has a very, very well-knit community feel. There's an Allenton and Baycliff shared rec center, which is also close to Allenton Elementary School, right in the middle there. Got a pool, lots of events that happen throughout the year. They've got swimming lessons, lots of cool stuff for this rec center and for the neighbors in Baycliff and Allenton. You got a swim club and a civic league. So Baycliff has a lot of the same things that Allenton has as far as amenities go, and it's right next to it, and you have all the same access to the shopping and the restaurants nearby in Great Neck. Now for my favorite restaurants close by, I think it's worth mentioning. Number one is Baladi Mediterranean, which is down in Hilltop, about 8-10 minutes away. Aldo's, which is a great Italian restaurant. And also No Frill Grill, which is more of a good lunch spot for me, but you can go lunch, dinner. Great salmon salad, believe it or not. Awesome tuna too. Another good Mediterranean spot close to Baladi is Azar's, which is right behind there too. So a couple good those restaurants. And also, as you drive into the neighborhood, there is a boat ramp as well. So you can take your boat, you can park your boat at your house and then drive it over just right down the street in the neighborhood over to the boat ramp. That's a very hard to replicate element of this neighborhood that is hard to find elsewhere. So all you boat people, this might be a great option for you, this neighborhood. One of the drawbacks though of living in Baycliff is that it's not a huge neighborhood. So not too many houses in Baycliff go on the market very quickly. So you might find that one every couple of months goes on the market. Maybe once a month, but usually it's once every 1 to 2 months. And so when they go up, usually they also go pretty quickly. And so the demand to be in the neighborhood is pretty high. A pivot that might be cheaper than Baycliff might be like Kings Grant, maybe $150,000, $100,000 less or more in some cases. But if you want a place like Baycliff with the rec center, with the boat access, this is one of the few spots, neighborhoods in Virginia Beach that has what this neighborhood of Baycliff offers. So if you have any other questions about living in Baycliff or anywhere else in Virginia Beach through Williamsburg, please let me know. I've got my contact information in the description. You can reach out to me at any point and I will do whatever I can to help you relocate to the area. And I will see you on the next video.